They've led by as much as 10. To the paint. Back to Shaq. It's stolen by Mutombo. Anthony dishes to Robinson. They now take the lead. Robinson's got his first 2 points. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Chicago leading. The pass to Garnett. Jokic kicks to Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
You just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
Giannis outside. Pass to Anthony. Back to Giannis. Here's Jordan. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size. And
let's hear it for your Blazers D.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And David Robinson pulls it down.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
From deep, Rose, and the rejection by Giannis. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Rose passes to Duncan. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Shaq. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Shaq's got his third bucket of the night.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Here's Mutombo. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Mutombo's got 6.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Right side Rose. And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Here's Jordan. Giannis outside. Back to Jordan. And it's to Kembe with the jam.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Outside Rose. Back to Shaq. Chicago needs to get a shot off. That one goes. Count it. He's got 16.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been...
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Wow, I don't know how you stop that. Rose putting on a show.
From deep, Jordan. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Shaq's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Chicago ball. Bulls ball starts the second half.
The Bulls leading by 9.
Blazers D.
Down low. Mutombo with some nice D. Portland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. Duncan kicks to Rose. Goes back up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it
Assist
falls.
goes to
Rose has got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. To end the run, Anthony, count it.
Well, lots of years of service from Melo, and a great play there with the contact.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Garnett outside. Shaq passes to Jokic. On its way from Rose for two. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first three quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Bulls lead by 9.
The Bulls 50.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Kind of like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
Now, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Okay, David, thanks. So with Rose on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Stojakovic is out there at Malone. Then there's Kobe. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Morant in at the point guard position.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Cousins dishes to Harden. The three. The shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Bryant. That shot missing. Good D by Olajuwon. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Luka Doncic. And Morant's got the ball here for the Bulls. Malone, left side. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Assist from
Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. And Doncic, here we go. And the dunk by Doncic.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Here's Kobe. Malone kicks to Morant. And the Bulls get it back. And it's Malone finishing it off.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
assisted by
This is how you use the pick and roll. Morant looking like a vet with the sweet dime there.
Here's Harden. Chamberlain with the block. And they'll keep possession. The second chance effort. And the basket by Harden.
That's a nice play. Harden sure knows how to use that body and length inside.
Inside, Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. To the inside, here's Malone. And it's Malone finishing it off.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Here's Harden to the middle. Morant with the steal. Oh, and here comes Kobe all alone. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block. He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Down low. Anthony's shot is off. Taken away by Anthony. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Robinson. Into the Kumbo inside. Guarded by Morant. Here's Jordan. Oh.
Michael Jordan.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Inside. Out to Kobe. Stojakovic, the pass to Morant. Pocket 6. Chamberlain with it. And it's Portland with the rebound. Mutombo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Shaq's checked in for the Bulls.
Substitution.
1:06 left to play in the final quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Personal foul.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long. And also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them.
Oh, that was something else.
And Rose playing a big role offensively. He's got to be a focal point of your defensive scouting report. No doubt he can hurt.
Kept alive. Another shot outside for Jordan. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Anthony finds Robinson. Second chance shot. Chicago grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Rose passes to Duncan. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now it's a 10-point Bulls lead. The feed to Mutombo. Jordan against Rose. Here's Mutombo, and it's Dikembe with the jam.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Rose can't answer back with the dunk of his own. And so it's Chicago winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.